Hey friend, I'm Jen. The seasonal transition from winter to spring is one of my favorites. It symbolizes so much for me. I used to really dislike winter, to be honest. To me, it was too wet, too cold, the trees were too bare. It felt like life was stripped away. But now I see it has its own beauty. I love seeing the spring flowers starting to emerge from the ground after a long, dark rest. They are ready to begin anew and bloom their flowers and their colors for the new season. This spring brought something rather unexpected, actually. A final wave of snow blanketed the ground with layers of icy frost. The flowers I had anxiously awaited were smothered with a sheet of white. I would have expected snow during the winter, but we didn't get any this year. The only blast was this final early spring push. Life is full of unexpected challenges and storms. The winds of change often envelop those wishing for a different path. Not that it's always a bad thing, as I've come to embrace this current season of my life, but it's just different. As an introvert who recently discovered she's actually not an extrovert, and a recovering perfectionist looking to find peace and satisfaction with real life, I'm finally building the muscles to be brave, to be vulnerable. I'm an artist, vocalist, mom, mental health advocate, Stanford graduate, and I have a very large collection of wildly therapeutic romantasy books. I love exploring fictional worlds with messy main characters who discover their supposed flaws are actually some of their wildest strengths. Because isn't that how life really is? Sometimes it feels like I'm a passenger in my own journey. Sometimes it feels like choices are made for me, not by me, due to whatever circumstances come around. Why is it that we let so many other people tell us who we're supposed to be, or what we're supposed to achieve or to hope for? Jen in Progress is a place where I share thoughts and reflections about loving yourself exactly where you are. Even if you feel like all of your side quests got you a little bit off course from where you thought you were going. But then you realize that where you ended up might not be such a bad place to be. It's a place for healing and giving yourself permission to take up space and enjoy each day exactly as you are without any judgment. After years of chasing what everyone else told me I was supposed to be, I've finally gotten to the place where I dabble in exploring what it is I think I might actually enjoy doing. To be brave enough to question the expectations and find a voice of my own. This spring has taught me about resilience. Not the pep talk of everything is going to be fine, but more like keep trying. You're stronger than you think you are. Kind of like a weed growing in a rocky crevice, or moss clinging to the bark of a towering evergreen. On this storytelling journey, I hope to create a space that feels safe. A space to stumble through words and feelings and experiences and realize that it's okay that life feels messy sometimes. Here we celebrate mistakes as learning experiences and reflect on how sometimes the small moments end up adding up to be the most important, the most memorable, and actually the most impactful ones. When we feel like we failed, or need to restart or try again, It's not about giving up, but instead pivoting to allow our souls to wander a bit and discover things that we love. Stumbling over things that didn't serve us and giving permission to let them go. Sometimes we find ourselves in the space when we get a little lost and allow the universe to introduce us to things that we might not have known we needed. This channel is more about being our authentic selves instead of showcasing our highlight reels. It's about celebrating the minor victories with gratitude and realizing that life is built on those seemingly small bits of progress. So, here's to blooming after a long rest, to looking forward and watching for new opportunities as they come, to keeping a growth mindset, to learn as I go. And I'm looking forward to seeing what adventures this next door leads to.